Massive 7.7 earthquake strikes Myanmar and Thailand, over 150 dead. Buildings collapse. Welcome to today's global breaking news for March 28, 2025. We are Global Impact News, bringing you news, stories, headlines, and updates from across the globe. I am Olivia Hart. Good evening, and welcome to this breaking news report. A powerful 7 magnitude earthquake has struck Myanmar and Thailand, leaving a devastating path of destruction in its wake. The death toll continues to climb, with over 150 lives lost and hundreds more injured. Rescue efforts are underway as emergency crews race against time to locate survivors. The earthquake struck just after midday, with its epicenter near Mandalay, Myanmar's second-largest city. The tremors were felt across the region, causing widespread destruction and triggering multiple aftershocks, one measuring 6.4 in magnitude. In Myanmar alone, officials report at least 144 fatalities and over 730 injuries. The country's military leader, Senior General Min Aung Hlaing, has acknowledged that the numbers are expected to rise as search operations continue. Meanwhile, in Thailand, tragedy unfolded in the capital, Bangkok, where a 33-story building under construction collapsed, killing at least 10 people and leaving over 100 missing. The city's emergency services are working around the clock, searching through the debris for survivors. The quake also caused significant structural damage across the city, forcing authorities to shut down Bangkok's elevated transit system. Myanmar has been particularly hard hit, with entire neighborhoods reduced to rubble. In Mandalay, one of the country's largest monasteries collapsed, and images from Naypyidaw, the capital, show rescuers pulling victims from buildings used to house civil servants. The country is now facing a critical shortage of blood donations, and authorities are calling for urgent assistance. One shocking video from Mandalay shows monks standing outside a multi-story monastery, filming the moment it suddenly crumbled to the ground. While the extent of casualties in the monastery remains unclear, similar devastation has been reported in 5 cities across Myanmar, with collapsed bridges and damaged infrastructure making relief efforts even more challenging. The United Nations has allocated $5 million for initial relief efforts, but concerns remain over accessibility to affected areas, especially as Myanmar continues to grapple with a civil war that has already displaced over 3 million people. Humanitarian groups fear the disaster's full impact may not be understood for weeks. The earthquake's effects were also felt in China, particularly in Yunnan and Sichuan provinces. Reports indicate injuries and damage in Ruili, a city near the Myanmar border. Chinese authorities are assessing the extent of the impact. The U.S. Geological Survey has classified this as a shallow earthquake, occurring at a depth of just 10 kilometers 6.2 miles, a factor that typically results in greater surface level destruction. Experts warn that aftershocks could continue for days. As rescue operations continue, authorities in Myanmar and Thailand urge the public to stay alert. The world watches as communities work together to recover from this devastating earthquake. We will bring you the latest